That would help. Hello, welcome. I didn't actually mean to press that button. I just went live and had no intention of doing it. That always works well, doesn't it? Okay, how are we doing? Live. We're live. Okay. Okay, we're good. Hello. Yeah, I decided that we should probably check back in on this since I have been playing it a bit. I also made some changes to a couple of the mods, so if I can find them on this. To be honest, these mods don't even look, you know, recognizable. This one, the 100-meter wide cultivator and cultivator field creator. Oh, that's a mouthful. But yeah, hopefully those two together mean I can create fields easier. I also made some changes to price per liter so that I could, you know, make some money quickly, as you're about to see. But yeah, so the cultivator being able to create fields and the working width of that other cultivator are both incredibly necessary, as again you're about to see. Been hard at work. The first field that you'll see I actually made with a plough, 3 miles an hour. That was no, that wasn't fun actually. Right, first of all, okay. So we're on this map again, which is a no man's land one, and these are the two fields I've made. Oh yeah, if they look big, that's because they are. I did put the wrong grass down. Oh, falling into that. I did put the wrong grass texture down on the sides, and I don't know how to get rid of that. So that's a thing. But let's take the car. As you can see just there, I do have 13,000 now. 13 million. But we've done a fair bit. We've got our cultivators in the middle. We've got a new set of combine harvesters which have not been used yet. And this is incredibly weird, not having my country on while I'm doing it. But yeah, so obviously I've formed all of the terrain, flattened it all. And we're currently going at 74 miles an hour. And it's taking this long. Oh, is this the bottom edge? There it is. So these perfect edges, I did come back through with. I don't know why they're not getting the very edge. That's frustrating. But anyway, I did come back through with the cultivator and a guidance mod as well. It's actually a really cool guidance mod. For about 15,000 in the shop when you buy your vehicles, you can have them fitted with a GPS. If you do that, you can use the if you do that, you can use the sort of GPS menu, and you can set the working width of your machine. You can, you know, tell it to go in straight lines, which I've done. And yeah, it's actually really cool. Because when you can create the fields with the cultivator as well. Actually, you know what? We're going to buy some more fields. Yeah, let's finish our lap first. If we ever can. But yeah, so it's a weird one. Because you can set it to 90-degree angles, you can set it to whatever angle you want, really. And so obviously that's what I did. And look, they've not done this bottom bit again. I actually widened this section at the bottom of the field as well as runoff. Just, you know, as you do. Turns out they didn't need it though, because they've just made up their own field, haven't they? Also, the field used to come to probably about where I'm driving. But I decided straight line's probably easier. And this is the area that's had the most modification. It used to be full of trees, and now it's got this nice ramp so you can get straight up into the shop. See? Okay, so what I'm going to do... Nope, I do need that first. Is go on lands, space enter, space enter. Okay, I've got an idea here. Don't worry about the cost at the minute. So we're going to create a field that is that. That entire thing will be a field. We'll mirror it at that side. Then we'll do these 8 as another field. And then these we'll do as a field as well. That sounds like a plan. Okay, so as big as possible. Strong possible. There we go. Spin around. Okay. Take that height. Come on. Now we're just gonna flatten it. Of course we are. Make this easy for myself. Now we should just about have enough. I hope. And either way that. So a modification to price per litre. That's what I was saying. I decided to increase the amount it multiplied costs, sale prices by. I think it was multiplying them by 3 or something. I've changed it to like 25 or some ridiculous number that, you know, you have no reason to use. But when you've got this much work to do, I think it's justified. I think I can justify using it. Well, actually, I know I can justify using it because I want to use it. I think that's all the justification I need. Oh, these are quite... This is quite high over here, isn't it? Oh, wow. Goes a ways back, doesn't it? Field's going to be bloody massive. Take a while. It could also take a couple of loads from those fields that we already have. Get enough money to do it. Oh, is that the back wall? Oh, we've got 400. Oh, wow. But, yeah, it is. Okay, that's the back wall. We're okay. Phone's only just realised that we're... Oh, this is a big... Phone's only just realised that we've gone live. So, about here-ish. Oh, that's going to be a massive field. And just there. That's the edge of where we can go to. Jeez. Okay, let's speed up time and wait for the crops to grow, I guess. Because there's not much else we can do. Just hurry up and wait now. I know, we'll move these combines into position. That'll pass some time, I think. I'm going to have 3 working on each field, hopefully. Although while that one finishes, because I think that was about an hour after I'd finished the first one, that'll take another 10 minutes once this one's ready to grow, ready to harvest. When that's the case, we'll move 3 over there and leave 3 on this one. In the meantime, might as well try and shove these equally across it, aren't I? And get about 6 combines work in the field. Do the zoom out on them all as well. So this should flick between these 3 combines now. I tried to sort all of the machinery. Make life easy. That'll do. So that when you press tab, you kind of know. So these 3 will all stay on one field. The other 3 will stay on a different field. Is my plan. And that way we can tab between them easily. Hopefully, all goes well. All 6 combines should be able to go in a straight line with the tab in between them. If you're wondering what I'm on about, when you press tab, it switches to the next vehicle, which is actually the next vehicle that you bought. If you shift tab, it'll go to the previous vehicle. I'm thinking if we can get this sorted. Oh no, that one's growing quite evenly, isn't it, as well, behind us? Alright, there is a case then that we may just have to go 3 on each. Unless we just concentrate on one field at a time. Harvest 1, leave 1. So this is actually like a fairly, I wouldn't call it cheat heavy, but it's a fairly easy save. Crop witherings turned off. The need for lime and periodic ploughings turned off. It's just one of those, it's a save that I play just to relax and have fun. Not meant to be a serious game, it's not meant to be full-on simulator. It's my kick back and relax with a beer listening to country music game. And it serves its purpose. Well, I'm liking seeing 0 hours in the bottom right corner. Because the ones that I sold, I think it was 2 nights ago, all ended up with, well there you go, this has got 3 hours on it. And they're real world hours, they're not in-game hours or anything like that. They are real world hours. So the good thing about having 2 massive fields is I don't really care if I run over the crops when I'm picking it up either. Ah, there you go. Bottom right hand side of the screen, you can see the GPS stuff. If I press Control and left Alt and C, that switches that GPS icon on and off. With it on, if I press Control and S, I get this menu. So the auto width will set it to the implement width. Then on here, I did A plus heading and chose the heading. And so if I select one and then hit 90, it'll rotate it by 90 obviously. But you can enable the steering and it'll center you within your sort of guide. See if I can do it. Ah, there you go. So that's when I've got the show line on. This is a 100 meter wide cultivator. So if I go Control and S, auto width, set that. There you go, that's the working width of it, those yellow lines. And because it's snapping to the grid, and I've already done this field, it knows that that is the perfect place. So if I enabled auto steering now, just back up a bit because I don't really want to go on the field. Oh, wrong button. Control S, enable steering, and if I just press 3, say, it'll automatically go onto the line. Let's stop that before we go on there. Which will keep you nice and straight, it'll keep you on that heading, and it actually shows the heading in the bottom right, which is really cool. And to turn that off, you can just tap left or right and actually steer yourself. Just like with the cruise control, if you tap accelerate or brake, it goes away. Great. And so yeah, that'll automatically set it to the width of whatever implement you use. Snap terrain angle obviously does what it says. And then yeah. So I imagine this is if you were turning round at the bottom of a field, that's how much it'd turn by. I'll just leave that as default. But if I hit 90 now, there you go. It's rotated it by 90. So if I was to drive here, then between that orange line and the other one, it'd center me on the white. Really cool mod. Do like it. But anyway, we'll leave that there, because that's how we're going to be able to create a nice field that's nice and straight, but also do it in less than 15 hours. And also 4 of these. Alright, now we just have to wait for this to finish growing. Well, that was difficult. But the edges still aren't ready. That's weird. I don't know what's going on with that. I wonder if this side is growing any better. If anyone knows how to get rid of this without going through the terrain feature, then please do let me know. Because the mower won't touch it. This one's growing a little bit better. And it seems like nothing will touch it. What about... We're waiting for it to grow, so I might as well nip in here, aren't I? See what we have. Press the wrong input on the screen. D-sub, thank you. Right. We're going... What the forest... These. Oh, they for... Oh, yeah, for grass. I mean, do any of these count? I don't think they do. And that's annoying. I mean, we only have $500 anyway, pounds anyway, so I think we might try one of them. But I'm not gonna hold my breath, if I'm honest. There for sunflowers. I mean, if sunflowers can be harvested just with that, then maybe we should do sunflowers. We're only losing, what, 1.7 meters. Might be worth it. I mean, at this point, we're now waiting for daylight, the rain to stop, the other field to grow, the middle of the field to grow. There's a lot that needs to happen, but but look at that sky. How cool is that? Well, I can't hear rain. That's finished growing. Hire worker. Hire worker. Hire worker. Hire worker. Hire worker. Hire worker. All of you, go. What I like to see. Now, the money may be going down incredibly quickly. Oh, I've got the straw thing turned on. Is that the one that changes it? No. Okay. What is it? Comma. There we go. There we go. Shift tab. Disable worker, comma, that. Shift tab. Hold on a minute. Those three already had it turned off. And these three didn't. You've missed a bit. Get back there and get that bit. How dare he? He hasn't though, has he? Fine. I'll do it myself. Okay, he's back. You've not missed some, have you? You have. You've bloody missed some. Not having them missing any. No excuse for it. If I'm paying them, they're getting it all. And that's that. I mean, at this point, I'm even going to go and buy a forage pickup wagon thing and pick up that they've dropped. That with which they have dropped. Okay, now we floor it down there. How dare they think that they're going to get away with that? It's rude. Shouldn't have started steering. Mistake. Yeah, you've got some work to do to catch them all up now, buddy. Luckily for you, you should all run out of space and be at 100% at the same time, because you're all doing one down and then however far back. Right. Okay. By the way, all my notifications for what the helpers are doing are right behind the camera. It may seem like I'm staring at you a bit. Apologise. Oh, is right. Do that. Slow the time back down to standard, because that's all ready to harvest as well. Yo, J-Man, how we doing, buddy? I'm good, mate. How are you? Been a while. I have a fleet of combine harvesters going through a field, so you too. I can't see you, but you too. Oh, nice. Otherwise known as time to eat turkey and get fat. My kind of holiday. Electronics are cheap. Turkey is ready. You know. Like Christmas for adults. That too. Definitely that too. Take a look in the top right corner at how quickly that money is dropping. That's a bit worrying. It's fine, it's okay. Because, as I said earlier, I have, on this, modified the price per litre mod. So that now instead of it times in all of the sale prices by about 3, times them by about 24 or 25. Oh, they're starting to fill the tank as well. I have a load of mods on this at the minute. I just realised with my camera there, you can't see the notifications. If I move it to the bottom, I can't see the speedo. Fine. Basically, it looks like one pass on the field is going to be a full tank. Fair enough. I'm going to cut down here. Do that. Okay, where are we going? We're going to turn that up a little bit. Go back to 22 for the game audio. It looks like I've left enough space for them all to turn around. Down at the bottom, that's good. Right, so your pipe is going to be really easy. I'm liking this little army of workers we've got going on here. I'm expecting them all to stop at the exact same point. When one of them stops, which will be this one because I set it off first and it's the only one I've not stopped, I think. But I'm fully expecting these 3 to stop in line. Right, so you've stopped there. Why have you picked up more grain than the other 2? Oh, there you go. And this one should stop in a second. Jesus. Oh, this one was overlapping the edge, wasn't it? That's why he's got more space. But they are all stopping in roughly the same area. That's good. Right, this guy should be done now. Come on. Hold on a minute. Why is... I've just realised. One set of them is harvesting oats and the other half of the field's canola. What the hell is going on there? I didn't do that. I didn't plant 2 different crops in one field. That means I can only pick up from 3 of them. Then I have to go back, drop this off, then pick up from the other 3. Which actually works out because we're at minus 23,000 now. Geez, that fella's going for it, isn't he? But we're at minus 23,000. And if I do this and drop off this first load of canola, what should happen is, hopefully, I can get a silo, stick that in the middle, and then I can just go back with full loads. And now for the problem of having multiple ones in a line. I have to go all the way down and all the way back up. Because I've got crop destruction turned on. I've got everything else like annoying turned off. Crop destruction, left that on. Because I'm an idiot. I'm not changing it now, I've played it too long with it on. Oh, I just nudged him. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I'm going to guess that this load will take about 6 million. I think we'll get about 6 million for it. That's how much I've multiplied the values. Which is fun. I really do need to sort the wire out. I've been saying that since we were at the other house. And I still haven't done it. I had the chance to run it properly. I had the chance to like put it under the desk and stick it to the bottom and you know, run it nice and neat. Didn't bother. Mainly because I just wanted to get the computer up and running if I'm on it. I didn't really have the luxury of time when setting the computer up. At some point I imagine I am going to turn this room around a bit as well. So I'll just do it then. To be honest though, that bed that you can see doesn't have a headboard on it. And so the only other places I can have the bed would be behind me, but there's no wall at the top end. Or coming down this wall. And again, you know, there'd be no headboard for it. That's annoying. But I also really cannot be bothered buying a headboard. Oh, I'm so lazy. Yo, we might as well go with him, haven't we? At this point, it becomes a case of managing that cruise control in the bottom right. Because the combine's going at 6 miles an hour. But each of them has a different 6 miles an hour. 6 point something. And you don't get to see the point something. But there's like 4 levels of each mile an hour. If you tap the button quick enough. I think we're pretty well locked in there. So I'm thinking if we do this up to the top, because we have to go to the top anyway, we might as well take more of the grain with us. Also, if he starts with an empty tank, that means he'll get to the same point again before needing to be emptied, which means I'll still be driving on the stuff there. Big brain moment, although I can see the hard line now. I thought it was the lighting. Why did the grain change halfway down that strip? Ooh, those colours are a bit muddy on the stream, aren't they? Not as nice looking as I'd want it to be. Quick gander on there. Yeah, it's a little bit green, that is. See what I can do. Is that going to work? Or is it just going to freeze it completely? Seems to be pretty frozen at the minute. Oh, come on. No. Okay, you can come back to me. Hi. Just for the record, we are still trundling along, emptying the grain. I need studio mode. Well. Whoops. Okay, so far, doesn't look like it wants to go. I'll deactivate it for a few seconds. See if that helps. really do need to pay attention to both at the minute, don't I? That. 3. Oh god. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit pause on the game. And then I'm going under the desk. To be Abby. This is going badly. It just doesn't want to update the image at all. Okay, so this is the issue that we have. I'm going to restart the stream. It's all there is for it, fortunately. So I will be back in but a moment. Please stay there. Please stay on this thing. I'll be back in a minute. I'll see you in about 30 seconds, hopefully, if this works. I'm just going to close Streamlabs completely and then open Streamlabs again and hit go and hope that it works. Because I mean, the image that is on there now is completely different to this one. So yeah, I will be, hopefully this works. 2 minutes.